I really didn't want to move my my video recording device, so I left it there because it was a good spot. So, hi everybody, I am Little-squid. I am the clan leader and the founder of the Black Hawk clan, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to fly transport choppers. Okay, so transport choppers. They are one of the easiest vehicles to fly, and also then again, the hardest to get respect for, because it's really easy to blow up, and if you blow up, people will hate you. And that's what I'm here to teach you about, so you can avoid the resentment of your fellow colleagues, or i.e., your fellow soldiers on the field. So, you have your helicopter. The transport chopper is one of the most vital assets to your team because it is a mobile spawn point. So when you're flying it, treat it as such. Don't treat it as, oh, I can take it anywhere I want, I can leave it, ditch it, yeah, woohoo, I'm awesome. Don't do that. You're flying a transport chopper to be a spawn point, and to help out anybody that's trying to like get an MCOM or trying to capture a flag. You have people who will shoot for you instead of you shooting at them. So the main problem is, why would I want to fly it? I mean, who cares? The thing is that it's very fun to do. And it's good for a team, too. So let's say your target is right here. This a big dot. Your target is right there. The standard idea would be that you're going to come straight at that target and you're going to shoot at it. You come straight at it and you're just going to shoot rockets at it or shoot your guns at it and then it'll explode. Or this is you have to do the opposite with the transport chopper. So let's say this circle is the direction of you flying around the target while your gunners shoot at it. You want to make sure you fly tangent. You want to make sure you fly tangent to your target, i.e., perpendicular to the radius. This way, your gunner will have constant ability to shoot at your enemy target. And it's also vital here to know how to use your engine as well, because you want to keep your turn at a constant height, speed, as well as turn. So on the standard, on your little thing here, when you're doing a left turn, you probably want to keep it within the first 2 ticks, or else you're going to be going too fast for your gunner to do any job. So you want to keep it within 2 ticks. It should lean to the right if you're going left, or if you're going left, it'll lean to the right. And I actually use the left because I actually go to the left and while making this thing go to the right, because you get more view if you want to go third person. And so you want to make sure you keep your height at like maybe 30 feet, 20 feet, relatively close, but not too high up to where the rounds will go everywhere when you shoot, but close enough that you're gonna hit targets. Your gunners are gonna hit targets. So what else I got? So once again, you've got your target. So you fly perpendicular. You fly tangent, as in a circle. And then at one point, if you're getting shot at to the point where you're taking more damage than you can actually have repaired, or you're just taking a bit too much damage, what you can do is you just, instead of holding that pattern, you just bank off like this. You just bank off. So you'll just lean to the opposite direction and then put throttle on instead of actually instead of doing a pulse throttling, so feathering it. You're just gonna throttle it and just go to your opposite direction of it, come back around and then go away, and then come back around later and just follow your same route. That way you got the constant fire going on, and you've also got things to do. However, another technique, as what I've noticed, is okay. So normally we have the MCOM stations. So there's our MCOM A, MCOM B. This is more for Caspian border. And some people do this, not many people though. What they'll do is they'll fly straight through the center, and then along the way, their gunners can shoot at whatever they want to shoot at. However, I really don't like this method because, one, you're going in a straight line. That makes it easy for somebody below you to actually just shoot a rocket at you and then damage you enough to be able to blow you up. That's something that actually occurred a lot in Bad Company 2. People would do that, fly straight, or in a circle pattern that was really easy to predict, and you'd shoot RPGs at it and you'd blow it up. It's fairly standard. But I mean, it is a good method, but you have to kind of keep your speed low and keep your speed a little bit up more. Then you kind of have to go fast, but not too fast for your gunners to get kills. And then you have to go fast enough to avoid rockets, but not so slow that you're gonna get shot. And what else? What other techniques do I know of? Another technique that I know of is, never mind. I don't know any other techniques. I guess I'll just talk to you about landing for this one, because I mean, one thing about transport choppers is landing. So with the transport chopper, what you'll do is, let's say this is the ground, and let's say this is the angle of your helicopter. So that little dash there is your angle of your helicopter. So ground, copter. That's ground, copter. So what you're gonna do is, if you're already having forward momentum as you're moving forward with your helicopter. So what you need to do is and you want to land, let's say here. If you just drop down like that, you're gonna hit the ground, bounce up, and then hit the ground again, and you're gonna probably either one, damage your chopper significantly, or make it disabled and then start burning, and then it'll explode. And now you'll be stranded in the middle of nowhere with nothing to fly or get you to anywhere, and thus you're probably gonna get killed by snipers, planes, or helicopters. Or tanks if they're really keen about killing you. But most likely helicopters. So what you'll do is you've got your helicopter, and well, you have too much forward momentum normally. So what you'll do is you'll angle your helicopter upwards, give it a bit of, ascend it a little bit with a bit of R2, and now your forward momentum has decreased to like insignificant amounts. And now you've added a counter opposite, or a counter opposing, or an opposing momentum to cancel these two momentums out. So now you have a slow momentum. That way when you do that, you can just position yourself back down again, and then you can just land very carefully, and then you'll be right there, pick them up, and then you can just take right back off. So that's pretty much, that's landing in a nutshell. Sometimes, if you you also want to keep your helicopter positioned evenly, so not leaning to the side, so it's like that. You don't want that, or you don't want that either. So you don't want to be leaning to the side, unless you're you have sometimes there's people who actually have side momentum. Once you can counter that, you just lean to the side and you just give a throttle that way. So that's landing with a transport chopper, which is fairly different than the other helicopters, because this one can take a little bit more hits, especially when you hit ground. But for instance, like the scout chopper and the attack chopper, they're a bit more fragile with landing. So I'm Little-squid, and thank you for watching my tutorials thus far. And tutorials for scout choppers and attack choppers will be coming out for the next few days. So I'm Little-squid, and this is how you fly helicopters. I'm really hoping that.